This is David Wheaton. The following is a short take from the Christian Worldview radio program. You can hear the full program at thechristianworldview.org. So Joel, what does this look like for a husband toward his wife? Even in situations where a husband may not feel like loving his wife as Christ loved the church. It's always been such a high standard to understand how Christ loved his own church, and that's the call for husbands to do so with their wives as well.
Very, very good question. And again, it goes back to living biblical principles rather than just doing what I feel like doing. What the Puritans would say on this would be, it's a matter of getting into the holy habit of loving your wife every day, which involves praying for her. It involves affirming her every day, telling her how much you love her every day, complimenting her, but also sacrificing yourself for her. That does a double effectiveness in the family, because when you treat your wife like she's the treasure that she is, when you treat her the way Christ treats the church, loving her, showing her a godly example, and showing the kids in the process indirectly what a marriage is supposed to be, that is one of the most powerful things you can do for your children as well, that they grow up with a high bar of marriage. We are blessed. David, I'll be honest with you, I love my wife like crazy. And I have shown that to my kids. I've been, probably a better husband than father, which is, you always have shortcomings. But the point is this: when you love your wife like crazy and you sanctify her with the washing of the water by the word, and you follow the biblical example of realistic love, self-sacrificial love, of other person-centered love that you find there in Ephesians 5, it transforms the whole family. And so, as the Puritans used to say, you are to love your wife no matter what her faults may be, no matter if she's not very beautiful, because this is the woman God gave you. This is your calling. And you're to love her also with the washing of the water by the word as her leader, so that on the day of judgment, she could point to you and that crowd and say, Lord Jesus, I was made far more holy because I was married to this man. And in family worship, in daily living, he showed me by his example the love of Christ. So I want to thank thee, Lord Jesus, not only for what thou didst for me, but also for giving me the husband that you gave me. And he led me as a priest to the throne of grace. And his example was priestly, blessing me in ways that transformed my life as a wife.
This has been a short take from the Christian Worldview radio program. To hear the full program and connect with this nonprofit radio ministry, go to thechristianworldview.org. I'm David Wheaton.